Hello, welcome to the District 5 Food Challenge Contestant Orientation. My name is Dr. Jheri-Lynn and I'm the District 5 Extension Program Specialist for 4-H and Youth Development. Today we're going to review the Food Challenge event and talk about what to do after you check in, after preparing your dish during the contest portion, and when completing the judging interview. Along with this information, I will share with you where you can grab a bite to eat and how the award ceremony will be structured. Next, we'll review the rules of play for this contest and close with a few helpful hints to family and friends that may be attending the contest with you. First of all, let's review the dates, time, and location. Food Challenge for District 5 will be held next Friday, February the 16th. The facility doors will open at 8 a.m. Be sure to check in as a whole team. And the location is the Wyndham Civic Center at 146 Express Boulevard in Center, Texas. Let's start with the check-in process. First of all, when you enter the lobby of the Civic Center, you will see some boxes that are set up by the District Council officer to collect a variety of food goods to help benefit Shelby County Outreach Ministries and also to assist in meeting the needs of those that are homeless in our county. Be sure to bring a few cans of tuna, packages of crackers or ramen noodles, or even some Vienna sausages, because this is what our shelter needs at this time of the year. All right, so when you arrive at the lobby and you come to those doors, you need to go to the registration table at the help desk and check in as a complete team with your supply box. Juniors will check in between 8 and 8:30, intermediates 9 to 9:30, and senior teams 10 to 10:30. If you arrive before your scheduled time, please wait until your designated time to check in. This will help our contest run much smoother. Lastly, please label the top of your supply box with the following: your age division, the name of your county, and your team name. For example, if you're a junior, then you would put Junior, Shelby County, if that's the name of your county, and then your team name, which could be Fast Cookers. This will help us to be able to get through box checks much quicker. Here are some additional friendly reminders to make sure you don't get any points off during the judging portion. Leave all your electronic devices, including watches, outside of the contest room. Leave all your pretty jewelry at home. You don't want to lose points in this area. And be sure to wear closed-toed shoes and some type of hair restraint. It could be a ponytail or a clip, a hairnet, a cap, a chef's hat. Just make sure no loose hair, bangs, or curls or anything is hanging down that could possibly drop into the food and you lose points while being judged. After check-in, your team will take their labeled supply box into the conference hall for box check. There will be signs so you know where to leave your box, whether you're a junior, an intermediate, or a senior. Juniors, after your box checks, you will go to the designated setting area in the conference hall because your contest starts right away at 8:35. Intermediates and seniors, you will wait in the lobby or in rooms A and B until your designated contest start time. You will be called by age division to enter the main room to start your contest. Intermediates begin at 9:45 and seniors are scheduled to begin at 10:55. As a reminder, some of our rooms are not open except to our contest officials. So the conference hall, kitchen, room C, civic room, and boardroom, these are all areas that are closed to viewing. And you can see from our map where these rooms are labeled so you know where to go. All right, so you've checked in, you've done your box check, and you've completed the contest portion. Now, you probably wonder, what do I do? So after your team is done and your 40 minutes time has been called, you will place your dish on the designated table in the conference hall, and this will be labeled by category such as appetizer, side dish, main dish, and healthy dessert. Teams will wait to be judged in the designated contest holding area in the conference hall. We will have water on hand, so if you're thirsty, you're more than welcome to have a drink. Remember, no talking is permitted during this time, no writing either. We will have some room monitors on hand, so if you need a bathroom break, that's perfectly fine. Just raise your hand and someone will escort you to the restroom. You'll also have a few minutes to complete a food challenge project survey, so we have your feedback on what you learned from the food and nutrition project this year. You'll also get a chance to, while you're waiting, to watch the next group of teams do their food prep. It'll be all live streamed on the big screen right in front of the holding area, so you can get some pointers from some older kids. When your team is called, you'll take your dish to the judging room. So after the judging interview portion, there will be a photo backdrop and a photographer there to take a picture of your team with your dish, because I'm sure your family wants to see what creative recipe you came up with. Your dish contents will need to be disposed of in a trash can beside the photo drop area before you can leave the room. Then you'll go down the hall and meet your family and friends in rooms A and B. Also, we ask that you quietly go into the conference hall and pick up your supply box and take it to your car. That way, we don't have a lot of congestion at the end of all the award ceremonies. Now you have a time to grab a bite to eat. This year, we have 2 delicious food trucks on site, and I'll share that information on the next slide. However, if you want to bring your own food to eat, that is perfectly fine. Just remember, our award ceremonies start with the juniors at 11:30, intermediates at 12:30, and seniors at 1:35. Okay, if you're hungry and you want to eat on site, we have the Vicious Fire Cooking Food Truck. They will be featuring wood-fired pizzas, barbecue, drinks, and snacks. If you want another choice, we also will have the Mustard Seed Food Truck on hand. There they will make delicious burgers, wraps, and sandwiches, and drinks and snacks for you to enjoy. Both trucks accept cash and cards, and they will be stationed in the front parking lot under the flagpoles from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But as a helpful hint, we encourage you to eat before and after the contest, so you're not hungry. Water will be available to contestants while waiting to be judged. All right, our award ceremonies. So this year we're having award ceremonies broken down into 3 different events based on age division. Junior teams will be awarded their placing in rooms A and B from 11:30 to 12:15, intermediates 12:30 to 1, seniors 1:35 to 2:05. Also, a photo area will be located in rooms A and B, so if you want to take a photograph with your team and your placing, you're welcome to do so. If you're unable to stay for the award ceremony, your agent will pick up your ribbon and select a prize for you to pick up at their office at a later date. Official placings will be released the week of February 19th. This will go out via email and also be posted on Facebook, so you can see the complete listing of all placings. All right, now that we've gone over the structure of the event, we're going to review the rules of play. Each team will be directed to a cooking and preparation station. Contest categories will be revealed at this time. Each team will receive an information sheet with their contest category and key ingredient for that category. The key ingredient will be representative of the following categories: appetizer, main dish, side dish, and healthy dessert. Teams will have access to a grocery store of additional ingredients, which can be purchased and combined with your key ingredient to create an original recipe or dish during the contest. The grocery store will include items commonly found, such as produce, canned goods, crackers, dairy products, etc. Teams must purchase at least 2 additional items from the grocery store. You will have a pricing sheet at your table so you know what each item costs at the store. You will use Clover Cash in the amount of up to $5, which is also provided on your table. Remember, you have to use this contest currency, and no trading or sharing of currency amongst teams is permitted. Each team will have 40 minutes to prepare their dish, plan their presentation, and clean up the preparation area. As a helpful hint, teams should be prepared to only plug in one piece of equipment at a time to reduce the risk of electrical malfunction. All right, moving on. Each team will create an entire dish or recipe, not a full meal. You will use the provided key ingredient and grocery store items to do so. Dishes or recipes created should include 2 or more servings. Teams should present the entire dish to the judges and communicate during their presentation what an individual serving size should be. Teams are responsible for determining the number of servings their dish will provide. You do not need to create side or multiple dishes with your items. You are challenged to be creative and develop an original recipe with ingredients that are available. Teams will determine the exact amount of each ingredient used based on the original recipe. You can use your key ingredient or grocery store ingredients to garnish your dish if you want to. You can also use note cards to write down the recipe that you create, along with writing down notes regarding nutrition and food safety. Be sure to be exact on your ingredients, your preparation steps, cooking time, and temperature. A safe and sanitary work environment must be maintained during the contest. Each station will have food and kitchen safety resources. Teams should follow steps listed to ensure proper food and equipment safety is followed. Judges will be scoring teams on safety during the preparation phase of the contest, and you should also be prepared to discuss these safety steps you took during the presentation portion of the contest. Gloves do not have to be worn throughout the contest. However, there should always be a barrier between your hand and any food that you touch. A barrier could include gloves or a cooking utensil. When wearing gloves, they need to be changed between handling raw meat, handling cooked items, and any ready-to-eat items or raw vegetables to prevent cross-contamination. Each team member must wear a hat, a hairnet, or some other type of hair restraint during the food preparation part of the competition. You can also wear a bandana, but you need to make sure your hair is completely pulled back. Nutrition resources will be provided at each station for you to use. Lastly, teams must clean up their prep area. So check your table and check the floor. And if there's any food or trash, you need to make sure it's all cleaned up before you go to the holding area. Return your supply box to the designated area against the left side of the conference hall. And remember, when getting ready for your presentation, all team members should participate. To earn maximum number of points, teams will have 5 minutes to address the following areas: your knowledge of my plate, nutrition knowledge, food preparation, safety concerns, and serving sizes. After your presentation, the judges will have up to 3 minutes to ask you questions. The judges will not ask you questions related to what you should have covered during your presentation. Judges could ask questions regarding general nutrition, health, chronic disease prevention, or others relevant to food and nutrition. After your team and dish photo, be sure to toss those dish contents into the trash can provided. All right, some helpful tips for our families and friends. The contest will be live streamed via Facebook, and it'll also be showing on the big screens located in rooms A and B. The day of the contest will provide the Facebook link, so if you would like to sit outside or in another location to view or even share with someone else that wasn't able to come to the contest, then you're welcome to do so. You're also invited to bring your own snacks and drinks to eat in rooms A, B, the lobby, or outside. Please do not loiter or stand around in the hallways. This will be very distracting to our youth that are being judged just down the hall in room C. Also, please do not sit on the floor or block any of the hallways. Doing so creates a non-compliance with our fire marshal, and you will be asked to move. If you need to take a phone call, be sure to do that either in rooms A, B, or outside the building, or even step into the lobby, and that is fine. Just do not use the hallways for excess talking. This will be a distraction to the judging process. Be sure to complete the survey using the QR code found at the help desk and located in rooms A, B, so we can have your feedback on the contest. Do you still have questions about this event? If so, please contact your local county extension agent to receive clarification, or feel free to reach out to me at 903-847-0598, or you can email me at jlmaxswain@ag.tamu.edu. Good luck next Friday. I look forward to seeing you and the wonderful dish you and your team will make.